Hello everybody. In this video, that a client of ours has been kind enough to send in, we will demonstrate the process of feed synchronization to create a finishing cut using a gear cutter and a myCNC controller. So as you can see, the gear itself is done already, and we will be running another finishing cut to see if we can perform the synchronization. The goal of this cut is to not remove any additional metal as the gear is already done. So in order for this to work, we have to set the rotation axis to 0 in our program, set the spindle to the starting position, and then we have to synchronize the two. So in this video we'll be showing you the actual synchronization process. So here we move the spindle to the starting position. This particular machine allows us to move in increments of 5 micrometers. And here's the command to set that position. Now we move the gear roughly to its previous position, which we recall was somewhere around 2.22. So here we'll be starting the spindle rotation at a low speed. This is done to allow the synchronization to catch up to the spindle, because otherwise it would be moving very quickly. And this is why we have this button, which will turn on the spindle at a low speed. We press the button and we give the start command. So you see that the rotation axis stands still until it can sync up, and only then does it begin to move. And now that it has synced up, we can increase the spindle speed. And at this point we're just going to let it run for a couple of minutes just to see how the cut goes. And for now there are no issues. We don't see any metal shavings, which is a good sign, because we don't actually want any additional metal to be taken off at this point. So the synchronization here is done through the myCNC controller, and it's using an encoder which is connected to the spindle. So roughly at around this point, the spindle should now be exiting the gear. And to finish it off, we'll be exiting completely and we'll be stopping, and then we'll be checking the results. There should be no metal shavings, no issues, and that means that the synchronization has been performed successfully. So at this point we can now repeatedly run through this process if we need to. For example, for a finishing cut like this one, if you want to do a second cut on a gear, and the cutting process will be synchronized. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you can always subscribe for more myCNC content and updates.